What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with the gift that keeps on giving, the S600. Now, this is the gift that keeps on giving videos to you guys, but while it keeps giving videos, it keeps taking money out of my pocket. Of course, I knew this going into this project. I'm not complaining, and quite honestly, I think you guys would be shocked as to how much I have in it now. I want to start by this damn central locking system that has been annoying the hell out of me. Well, look at that. The central locking system now works. It was actually a pretty simple fix, and I would like to thank several of you on YouTube that commented and told me I needed to check the fuses. Well, I checked them once for continuity and they were all good. And then some of you said, hey, you could have a partially blown fuse. And I know better. I know this. I do. I know this. I've been dealing with cars a long time, and for some reason it just slipped my mind. And that's exactly what it was. It was a partially blown fuse. So the pneumatic pump works now. The central locking system works. The remote keyless entry all works. The central lock inside the car works, but two things don't work, and this is what's interesting. Actually, three things. Those headrests, they were working earlier. Push the button, they go up. Push the button again, they go down. They were functioning, and now they're not. I don't know why. Also, the soft closed doors, they were working, and as you can see, now they're not. I don't know why that is. That door worked, soft close. That door worked, soft close. This one, I heard a vacuum leak when I tried soft closing it, so I know for a fact there's an issue with the vacuum line on this one. And that door I didn't even test, so I don't know for sure. The bladders in the back seats, I'm pretty sure, are dead. These inflate the bladders and deflate them to adjust the contour of the rear seats. And I can sit in it and turn them on. I hear the air pump going, but I don't feel anything happening. So I'm pretty certain the bladders in these are shot, which, again, no big deal. The rear air conditioning, the right side works properly hot and cold. The left side stays on hot all the time. So I know we have a blend door issue there. Honestly, I don't think I'm really even concerned about that. I'm not concerned about these bladders, not really concerned about these headrests, not really concerned about one vent back there. This part keeps pissing me off, though. I was hopeful that fixing this would fix the trunk, and it didn't. Trunk doesn't work. You can open it with the key, but it doesn't work with the keyless entry, and it doesn't work with the button. Real pain in the ass. So I would like to ask some of you guys, if you know, does the pneumatic air pump that runs the central locking system actually run opening and closing the trunk, or does that default to the hydraulic pump that's sitting next to the battery? Because that hydraulic pump was supposed to be encased in foam, and it's not. Somebody had it out because they were looking at it. It really makes me suspect that something's wrong with that hydraulic pump. So if anybody knows what that pump goes to exactly, if that is responsible for opening and closing the trunk, that's going to be it. Now let's talk about some of the things we got coming. A pair of trunk struts so that I don't have to get my hand chopped off by this trunk anymore. That's coming. 20 bucks. A couple things under the hood that I'd like to talk to you about as well. If I can do this without getting my hand cut off. We ordered the purge valve solenoid. That's coming. All right, that was about 30 bucks. No big deal. Then we got the snorkel that goes from here all the way up. Basically, it's the same thing as this. It brings cold air in, whereas right now it's sucking hot air in on that side. So I ordered one of those. That was $36. 20 bucks for the struts, 30 something for the purge valve solenoid, and 30 something for the snorkel. Now I thought there was an engine cover that went here, but I was wrong. On this generation of the S600, there is no cover here at all. So this is all that it comes with, and we already have it. Good news. Next, this is something else I fixed today, and I'm going to need the key. Some of you have noticed that the ambient temperature inside the car here right here, a lot of times will show 120, 140 plus degrees. Obviously, it's not right. I had to do some research into that, and what I found was that down here on the driver's side, there is a little bitty nipple sticking out right here. So I took a pair of needle nose and I popped this whole assembly out, found that little sensor, took it apart, cleaned it real good with CRC cleaner, plugged it back in, and we were good to go. Next, I'm pretty sure we need to replace the driver's side headlight. There's a motor that keeps the headlights level. That motor has failed. So this headlight points down at the ground, so it is not producing light properly, or the light isn't going where it's supposed to because it's just hitting the concrete. That one is good. This one's got a bad motor, and it looks like if you're going to replace the motor, really need to replace the whole headlight. So I may have somebody that's going to help me out on this headlight, which is why I have not cleaned them yet. I did not want to spend the money to clean them, only to have to do it again on the new headlight that has the good motor. So that's something I definitely want to work on, and we need to replace both bulbs because they're different colors, and I prefer just to get the probably 6000K and make sure they're a matched pair. We have found that the service supplemental restraint system light is on because of the airbag in this door. This door is known to retain water, and chances are very good that it's just a corroded terminal in here. So the thing is, though, it could be the airbag assembly is bad too. So I ordered an entire door airbag, which was again under $40 with shipping, and it's guaranteed to be good. So when that airbag comes in, then we can jump into pulling this door panel off. We'll try to clean the terminals, and if that fixes it, great. But if it doesn't, we'll have the airbag in hand, so we can just go ahead and replace this. So replacing this airbag will make that SRS light on the dash go out. Replacing that purge valve solenoid should make the check engine light on the dash go out. And then there should be no lights. That's not to say there's no codes. The car still has plenty of codes. There's even a code for this mirror because it doesn't fold in. The motor doesn't fold in like it's supposed to, and the mirror doesn't tilt down like it's supposed to. So it needs a mirror to lots of little things that just aren't really important enough to deal with, in my opinion. Now you'll notice we've got some gravel all over the driveway here. This gravel is because it is still leaking some of that damn fluid. And it's interesting. I'm blown away because I have checked both reservoirs, the one for the ABC system and the one for power steering, and they're both full. In fact, the ABC system is still overfilled. So I don't know. Basically, I don't know. I'm just going to keep driving the damn thing, and it's either going to eventually lose the fluid or it's going to stop leaking. But one way or another, we're going to figure this out. Now, next, and this is something I'm hoping I can get done today, but maybe not. These front wheels. I don't know about you, but to me, it looks like there's a camber issue on the front wheels. They look like they're just kind of cockeyed. So if I can get in and get it done today, I'd like to get that alignment done, but that's something we'll have to come back in a later video and talk about. So there you have it. The ABC system is still functioning. It still runs great. It shifts great. It drives great. The air conditioning is still ice cold. I mean, the damn thing is just a spectacular car, especially for what I got. Even after buying all these little parts to get all this little stuff resolved, I'm still into it for, God, what, 22, maybe 22.50, and that's that includes the tags, title, tax, everything. So you know, I don't plan on fixing every little detail on this car. I really don't. But I don't want any warning lights on the dash because I don't want to see it, and other people don't either. And I'm not going to half-ass it. We're going to fix it. So we'll get those warning lights taken care of, and you know, then maybe it's time to sell it. I don't know. I really enjoy this car. I do. But I'm not going to spend all the money to fix things like the bladders in the rear seats. I'm probably not going to even hassle with taking that center console apart to figure out how to fix the broken blend door. It's probably like a blend door actuator that's gone bad. I'm not going to bother with that. I am not going to bother with fixing the back headrests. I do want to fix that trunk. So if any of you have any information on that trunk, please holler at me. Whew. let's go in the house. It's hot out here. All right, so before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to Curtis Carpenter. Asked if I would give him a shout out on video, so there you go, Curtis. And then WILLIXM.32 from Instagram. That's WillIXM.32 on Instagram. Sent me this and asked if I would post this up for you guys to see. It is a fairly rare car to see here in the States. This is a 2014 Renault, and chances are this was driven from Mexico up here. It's got a missing or altered VIN, and then as you can see, it's been damaged pretty good in the rear. Definitely an interesting looking car. I don't know exactly what model it is. It looks like it says Sangaro Step something, Stepwithy Sandero. Yeah, I don't know. Very unique looking car inside and out, right? So there it is. I hope Will appreciates this being on here for you guys to see as much as I'm sure you're going to appreciate it. It's very cool. So thank you, Will, for sending that to me. And Curtis Carpenter, I appreciate you watching the video. Hope you enjoyed the shout out to the rest of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for following along with me. The channel is doing really well, and that's thanks to you guys continuing to watch these videos. So I'm really glad that I bought this Mercedes, because I think you all are a lot more interested in it than you would have been in that Honda Civic or that Nissan Quest, which is probably what I would have ended up with. So thanks to all of you for making this possible. If you enjoy the content, give it a thumbs up. Stay safe out there. Check out the merchandise store, which is in the description as well as pinned in the comment section. I will see you guys soon in the next one.